The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That's a deep kickoff, hammered. Back to the end zone for a touchback. Receivers are bunched together. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception and bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Nickel. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He keep him off balance with a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Carr.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the goal line. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss.
And I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass is off target. He didn't see through as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for a gap. It's Smith. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He fires downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, it's nickel. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Grab by the receiver. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Catch made on the right side. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powers through. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Pulls it in. It's Joseph. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him, but it's a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass, it's nickel. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. To dart right down the middle. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's out to 1st and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. The back's got it on the pitch. They can't stop him. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
And on fourth down, they get the first by just enough. The pitch does its job, and they convert to keep this drive moving.
The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's first and goal. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's nickel. Defense is coming after him. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's nickel. On the move now. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Miami. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Trying to find some room. It's Smith powering through. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain out of the 36.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That play was perfectly defended. Sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The receiver makes the catch. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They'll try to run for the first down. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a first down.
Fourth down coming up.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design one. He stopped and gets a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Makes the grab on the move. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they've got him.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking to pass. It's nickel. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll run it here. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. trying to find room. It's long. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Hurricanes churn out another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's nickel. Quick throw over the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on fourth down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He makes it into the end zone with a 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Nickel. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Lyle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Lyle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up it.
Here he goes. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Here comes the crowd noise, trying to help this defense out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The return brings it out to the 41. It's Miami on
So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Dropping back, it's nickel. That's reeled in, it's Lyon. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Lyle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Now comes the field goal unit. The 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survival.